time that the human race remembers its powers. And human beings are very adaptive. Infinite consciousness projecting a physical reality. Of course, we have limitless potential at all times. And it's only the human ego, the mind, that can create a story that could limit us. It's only when we attach ourselves to our past experiences that we place limitations on what we can truly achieve and accomplish. Now, when we stay connected with the present moment and live by a vision of the future instead of a memory of the past, when we are becoming a conscious creator of our reality rather than an unconscious programming or memorized emotional behavior, then we have the power to create whatever we want. And it's only when we forget who we are that we can remember our true potential and our true power from within. And it's very true. It's very powerful. It's very powerful. There's nothing that we cannot do. I mean, you could be in situations that you would think would be impossible to live in. You could do it if you found a way to do it. And you don't need to know how. That's the thing. I feel human beings get so caught up on is they look into their past. We as humans, we look into our past based off of our past experiences. Oh, I've never done this before. This means I can't do it. Or I don't know how to do it since I've never done it before. But you have to understand that the how is irrelevant, because when you make a decision, you will always find a way. When you make a decision that you can do something, you will find a way to do it. And if you make a decision that you cannot do something, you'll find a way to do it. The thing is, your subconscious mind's job is to make yourself, how can I explain this? Your subconscious mind is a programming, and it's your unconscious self. It's your body. Your body is your unconscious mind. Your subconscious mind, unconscious mind. I gotta find out what the difference between those two are, but I mean, necessarily subconscious is below the conscious, unconscious is not conscious, right? I think. But anyway, what you're unaware of, your autopilot self. So basically, when you just make a decision, I explained that wrong. I need to do some more research on the subconscious mind, matter of fact. But it's something like that. It's something to do with, it's an automatic, what I was learning in psychocybernetics, it was saying, it's a success mechanism. Your subconscious mind is a success mechanism. When you give your subconscious mind a command, when your conscious mind, which is the one that chooses, makes decisions consciously, conscious mind, conscious decisions, aware, right? Subconscious is automatic. It's below your level of consciousness. It just happens automatically. So when you make a decision consciously to train your subconscious mind, so your subconscious mind runs 95% of your day. So whatever you tell it, it's like your habitual mind. Your subconscious mind is very powerful. Okay? Anyway, when you make a decision, your subconscious mind will figure it out. But you say, you know what, I'm gonna make this happen. I don't care when, I don't care how. Like, you could get dropped in the middle of nowhere, no food, no water, no shelter, nothing. And you could just make a decision that, you know what, I think it'll all work out just fine. And the thing is, it will. Because whatever you believe, you're gonna get. The universe is going to send you a vibrational match to your frequency. No matter what your current situation is, universe does not care. You could be lost in the middle of nowhere and vibrate a frequency of safety and security and stability, and somehow, some way, you will end up in the right place at the right time. Someone will find you. I mean, it's just so crazy to think that whatever we vibrate, we create, no matter what. Even in the most unlikely circumstances. And this is why you see people that, if you ever watch those documentaries on people that should not have lived, and they had this thing happen to them, whether they got caught out in wilderness in the snow, or they, lost at sea, all these things. How do people live? Because they had the desire to live. They had the will to live. And they made a decision, I'm not fucking quitting. I'm not giving up. It's coming. Someone's going to come. And they were thinking about someone's going to come. And as soon as they got in the vibrational resonance of receiving what they wanted, the universe sent it right away. Now, it's so powerful, because whatever we ask for, the universe is going to send us. And there's 3 steps to this process. What Asking is Given talks about. There's 3 steps to this process. Step number one is your job. It's asking. Okay? Your job is to ask for what you want. Step number 2 is it's delivered to you. Now, this is not your job. This is not your job. Your job is it's not your job to figure out how it's coming or when it's coming. That's not your job. But step 3, this is your job. This is the most important part. You must allow. You must be in the vibration of allowing. When you allow, it's coming to you. When you allow, it's coming. You see, when you ask, the order's been placed, the universe is delivering it to you. Now, you must get in a state of allowance, because what this means is, basically, once you ask, it's coming. And the only thing that can stop it from coming is your own counter intention or limiting belief. So you ask for what you want, it's coming to you, but if you don't believe you're gonna get it, you're sending a counter intention, you're sending energy against what you want. So it's important that you believe and fully believe that it's coming in and you're going to receive it, and not worrying about how or when, and ultimately getting into the vibration and the feeling that you've already received it. Getting into the vibration and the feeling that you've already received it. And to experience it in your mind so much that you don't even care if it's not physically in your life yet, because you feel like you already have it. And when you generate from within, you don't need anything outside, because nothing's out there anyway. We're all just connections of this field. We're all just connections of this field. So whatever you vibrate, you're getting, because whatever you want is already a part of your DNA. Like, you generate it from within. There is no such thing as out there. That's an illusion. Separation is an illusion. It's unification. We are everything. Like, there is, like, this whole physical reality, it's only physical because we perceive it to be physical. And as crazy as that sounds, it's only physical because we perceive it to be physical. It's really just energy. It's really just atoms. It's really just atoms vibrating at different frequencies, and all atoms are connected to all other atoms, and they're all vibrating at different frequencies. And whatever, all energies attract like energies. Whatever type of mind you have, you'll attract like minds. Whatever type of person you are, you're going to attract like people. Whatever, it's vibration. If you're a happy person, you're going to attract happy people. If you are a mad person, you're going to attract mad people. Why is that? And those are labels. That's kind of limiting. No one's just happy or mad. Those are labels. But more so on a moment by moment basis. When you are feeling good, you will attract feeling good people, because it's just natural. It's law. It's physics. Energy attracts like energy. And what do they say? Misery loves company. So does success. So does happiness. So does depression. All of it. Because we like people who are like us. And what is even liking someone? It's just a vibrational resonance, meaning your vibrations are similar. They're within the same range. They're in the same range. Whatever vibrational range you are experiencing, you will then be able to, you have access to thoughts in that range, you have access to people in that range, and things off your radar will come into your experience based off of your vibration. So that's why the most important thing is always to feel good now. It's always feel good now, because if you can change your vibration, you can change your situation very quickly. And you realize there's no point of worrying or doubt, because it's just misuse of your imagination. It's just misuse of your imagination. Because in the present moment, you're connected. How can I explain this? In the present moment, all possibilities exist, because the quantum field of reality states that all realities exist. So basically, there's a version of you that makes a decision to do thing A, choice A, and choice B. Based off the decision you make, you get shifted into a parallel reality. And it's kind of a deep concept, and it's not really something that can be understood physically. You must really get into a state of to understand what that means. It's something that we can't even really perceive in the third dimension, but that's the whole beauty of God and the universe and the higher power and the divine, is that we know what it is. We know that it works. We don't need to know what it's called or We don't even need to know why it works. We don't even need to know, you know, what the purpose of it is, what the meaning of it is. That's only the ego that tries to make up things. You know, I like to research this type of stuff because, you know, I can use it into my life, and it's very powerful. It's very powerful. It's magical. It's mystical, but it's scientifically proven to work, and I've experienced it over and over again in my life. Over and over again. And it's just, you know, I love to expand my mind. I love to create awareness within myself, and I love to expand my mindset. And this is what I like to do. You know what I like to do is I like to grow, and I like to evolve. You know, the 6 basic human needs, the ones that are important to me. Significance is one. You got the tattoos. Growth, probably significance and growth are probably the first 2 for me. Also, love is important to me, which is important to everyone. Love, contribution, growth, significance, certainty, and uncertainty. I think that's what they are. All of them are important for all of us on some levels, but Tony Robbins says that we value 2 over the rest, and those 2 control our lives. And I feel that there are certain times in my life where I value certainty, and there's certain times in my life where I value uncertainty. There's certain times in my life where I value love the most. But overall, growth. It's important for me. What makes me feel good, what fulfills my needs is to grow, and to see myself grow, and to contribute to the world and see other people grow, and to be recognized for what I'm doing. And so probably significance and growth for me are probably the number 1 and 2. Significance and growth. And although that's kind of my natural 2, I'm starting to shift more towards contribution and love instead. So my whole life, it's been significance and growth for sure. And it still is, but it's also getting closer towards contribution and love right now than it was before.